Look at that sunset, Jenna.
It's amazing, Michael. I'm glad we came out.
The case began the moment 14-year-old Jenna Wallace was reported missing by her mother late on a Friday evening. Jenna was supposed to return home after helping her uncle, Michael Harris, move a few boxes from his garage. It was a simple task, something she had done many times before. But this time, she didn't come back. Police arrived at the Wallace home within the hour. Jenna's mother explained that she last saw her daughter leaving their driveway with Michael, laughing, talking, and completely comfortable. There was never any reason to be suspicious of him. He was the family member who always helped fix things around the house, who took Jenna and her siblings out for treats, and who showed up for every birthday. No one imagined he could harm her, but Michael returned that evening alone. He walked into the house acting confused, saying Jenna left his place hours ago. He claimed she walked home. He said he thought she was already there. His tone was flat, his clothes were dusty, and his story didn't feel right. Detectives questioned him on the spot. Michael repeated the same explanation. She helped him organize boxes, then she left on foot. But officers noticed something, small dirt smudges on his jeans, and a thin scratch on the side of his neck he hadn't bothered to cover. He said he got it while lifting wood, but his garage held nothing resembling wood at all. Police drove to Michael's house immediately. His garage was neat, nothing looked disturbed. Nothing looked recently moved. Boxes were stacked exactly the way it'd been the last time Jenna's mother visited. There was no sign Jenna had been there at all. The search began that same night. Officers and volunteers combed through nearby streets, parks, and alleys. Dogs traced Jenna's scent down a wooded path behind Michael's house, a trail she had no reason to take alone. Hours passed, temperatures dropped. The community gathered flashlights and walked every direction they could. At dawn, officers found one of Jenna's sneakers near a shallow creek. It was wet, muddy, and slightly torn. A quarter-mile further, they found a hair tie identical to the ones Jenna always wore. Search teams pushed deeper into the woods, guided by dogs and the chilling possibility that they were running out of time. Later that morning, officers discovered Jenna's body in a partially concealed ditch. Her clothing was disturbed. Her injuries revealed a violent struggle. Evidence showed she fought back hard, leaving marks on her attacker. And that attacker was someone she knew, someone she trusted. Within an hour, detectives brought Michael back for questioning. They noticed new scratches he didn't have the day before. His hands were trembling. He kept avoiding eye contact. When detectives presented the shoe, the hair tie, and the timeline that contradicted everything he said, Michael shifted in his seat. He insisted he was innocent, but the shaking in his voice told another story. Forensic analysis moved quickly. Dirt from Michael's shoes matched the soil near the creek. Fibers from Jenna's shirt were found in the trunk of his car. And DNA under Jenna's fingernails pointed directly to him. Everything she grabbed, everything she clawed at during the attack, connected him to the crime.
Okay, sample secured from the tread. Log that as item 4, the Michael Harris boots. We need a full spectrum analysis on this soil.
We are live outside the courtroom where the jury just announced they've reached a decision. Security is heightened as we await.
Confronted with the evidence, Michael finally broke. He confessed. He admitted he drove Jenna into the woods, assaulted her, and killed her when she tried to run. He claimed he panicked. He claimed he wasn't himself. But nothing he said could justify what he did.
I did it. I'm so sorry.
The details of his confession were cold, detached, and monstrous. The trial captured national attention. Prosecutors presented every detail, the DNA results, the scratches on Michael's neck, the fibers in his car, and Jenna's torn shoe found near the creek. Witnesses testified about Michael's strange behavior, his changing story, and the lies he told in the hours after Jenna disappeared. The jury took less than a day to reach a verdict, guilty on all counts. Michael Harris was sentenced to life in prison without parole.
Michael Harris, you are hereby sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole.
His name became synonymous with betrayal, a man who destroyed the trust of a family who welcomed him, fed him, and cared for him. Jenna's mother later said the hardest part wasn't the crime itself, but realizing the danger had always been close, not in the streets, not among strangers, but inside their own circle, carrying a familiar face and a familiar smile. The community of Briar Ridge built a memorial for Jenna near the creek where she was found. Her classmates planted flowers, her teachers wrote messages, and every year her family holds a walk in her honor, teaching others that danger isn't always the unknown. Sometimes, it sits quietly at family dinners. Sometimes, it is someone already trusted. This case remains one of the most heartbreaking reminders that children should always be listened to, protected, and believed. And that no matter who a person appears to be, no one is above being questioned when something feels off. For more real solved cases, hidden crimes, and chilling stories you won't hear anywhere else, subscribe to Hidden Crime, hit the like button, and share this video so more people stay aware and stay safe.